Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack here, and today I wanted to show you this piece of news. One guy got his life ended and several injured in suspect jihadist attack in against two Catholic church in Spain's Algeciras. National authorities have said they are investigating a possible terror incident after a machete-wielding man attacked several people at two adjacent churches in the southern port city of Algeciras. Mm, Possibly no. It is. And it is a terror attack. Two Catholic churches have been victims of suspect jihadist attacks, resulting in one person's life ending and one seriously injured. National authorities have said they are investigating a possible terror incident after a machete-wielding man attacked several people at two adjacent churches in the southern port city of Algeciras. The deadly attacks took place yesterday evening when a man attacked a clergyman at two different churches, San Isidro and Nueva Señora de la Palma, around 300 meters apart just after 8 p.m. Now, this happened more than 2 weeks ago, and no one mentioned it until now. Someone mentioned it a little on social media and decided to share with this to you because this is a problem. This problem is related to the diversity and inclusion agenda they have been pulling the European Union when they keep bringing those immigrants without checking out if they are actual criminals or their mental state. Because look at this: the attacker who has been arrested stabbed the priest with a knife in different church while shouting Allah is great. Mm, Spain is not the first time they have these incidents. Ukrainians with the swastika, you know what? The neo, you know what kind of neo I'm trying to tell you. They are in Spain. They have been in Spain for like almost a decade now. There are videos of them attacking Spaniards, and one of them even slicing his throat and ending his life. And they don't do nothing because they keep letting these criminals letting in there in their country. Because why? Because the globalist agenda of diversity and inclusion, bringing criminals with that stupid open borders policy is going to make these tragedies of keep happening, and is it's going to be like this. For example, is Mexico is one of those countries that are affected by this nonsense because when they keep their open borders policy with the Latin Americans, you have Mara Salvatrucha from Salvador, you have now communists from Venezuela, and even that their criminal cells are now operating in Mexico City. They are bringing more and more criminals because they don't check out what kind of person are letting in. But again, this is a problem when they want to say open borders and now worse, making the diversity and inclusion. Italy had enough and decided to just deport these illegals to their respective countries. Like, for example, almost every immigrant that has been living in Europe and especially Italy are Africans, and they had enough. because crime skyrocketed since the letting in. And now look at France. The Kurds. The Kurds made a big mess in Christmas of the last year because one of their people got attacked by some extremist guy from France. And instead of demanding justice and having a civilized protest, they decided to burn, destroy, vandalize everything. And they did it for days. All while they keep giving them privilege like house income, money income, everything. And they're citizens now. They are having rope now that they're even put aside when it comes to actual priorities of a government. For example, another example of France is while they keep giving those Kurds privilege, now the age of retirement is passed to 67 years. So you are almost at cemetery. You are almost dust, putrefaction at that age, and they say, "Oh, you know what? You can now retire." Fuck no, don't. That's mess up. The deceased is Diego Valencia, sacristan of the La Alma Church, and the wound is Father Antonio Rodriguez, parish priest of the San Diego Chapel. The latter has received a stab wound and is in serious condition at the hospital. I don't know his condition now. Police have not released details of the suspects. Why not, motherfucker? Why not? We don't want to get involved with these people American controversy. Fuck you. Seriously, go fuck yourself. Uh, Imagine what happens in those little towns in Mexico. They call it pueblos mágicos, magic towns, because they are so cast aside from society. And when they see those criminals, like for example, I watch a news about one from Nicaragua. He decided to attack a woman in a very inappropriate manner, and he got hung from a tree, and that's the extreme situation what was going to end up happening if authorities don't do their job and just drop this diversity nonsense and open borders nonsense. However, local media have indicated that the terror attack suspect believed to be sole responsible for the two attacks is a 20-year-old from Morocco. 20-year-old Moroccan. What did I say? Footage shared on social media by Radio Algeciras showed two officers escorting a man in a hood sports top. They don't want to release the details of this guy because when they know who it is, they're gonna take actions in their own hands, and that's what the government doesn't want. They don't want people who are hard enough of criminals take justice by their own hand. And this is something that happens in Mexico too. They for more than 4 years now, they release a law when the actual criminals, their identity cannot be shared on television, and but when they are releasing the details on social media, and they can do nothing about it because they are stupid fucks who don't understand internet. But well, that's another topic. Image of the rest of the alleged ender of a person in Algeciras next to Plaza Alta. Apparently, this individual is also the author of the stabbing the parish priest. Yeah, on San Isidro. Investigating court says of the National Court, the competent court for crimes of terror has already taken charge of the case. They're not going to do much. They're going to throw in a jail, but they're not going to show the details. They want to slip this under the rug, and they're again. You need to control your borders. If someone wants to actually migrate to your country, should do it legally, through the legal system, not coming as a refugee, because in Mexico we know what kind of people enters, what kind of criminals, and they are not people like refugees. Just look at Honduras; most of them are just those bring that that country is brainwashed by the US in about open borders, because every time a Democrat in United States talks about open borders, these motherfuckers believe it. Honduras, yeah, they always call Mexico branded. You haven't seen Honduras. And I remember a channel, Memology 101. He actually covered that in one stream where they just keep regurgitating the propaganda the US says, like media media like CNN, when they call, oh, open borders and a place to live for you, and they just go migrating, and the guys migrating, most of them are just have big bellies from drinking beer. Oh man, they should do their job, and just if they want to go live to your country, they should do it legally. And of course, gatekeep your communities, because I'm not going to change, and you should not change your ways of living to accommodate an outsider. If not, because you know what happened? Look at the industry with movies and comics, and look at the censorship they're doing to that media. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like and share, and the comment section is there for you. Have a great day.